Top of the top, yo. What's good? Top of the top. 5:04 a.m. Thursday, February the 1st, 2024. Man, Friday's almost here. One more day, man. It's the payday today too, man. It's payday today too. Pop your collar on that. Pop your collar on that. Let's get that money. That's what we do it for, the payday. That Gouda. That dinero. That's what we do it for, man. Hey, man, I'm tired. I ain't gonna front to you. I'm tired. But I had to get up. And go grind. Had to get up and go grind. We got bills to pay. Got bills to pay, man. It's another day, man, to do it, man. On my way to the warehouse. Pick up my inventory. Man, I wish the warehouse was about 3 miles away. I tell you that, boy. So I can get up a little bit later, boy. That alarm be coming around quick, don't it? Alarm be coming around quick. I will say this, though. This is my first job ever in life where I had to get up this early to go to work. You know what I'm saying? When I was a teacher, I ain't had to get up this early. My last job, I had to get up this early. But now I gotta get up early, so man, it's hard, but hey, man, you gotta do it, man. It's something you gotta do if you want to go out there and get that money and the job that you chose. At least I ain't answering to nobody. Like I said, I'm in my van by myself all day. I ain't gotta answer no emails or nothing like that. I ain't gotta go to no meetings every week, every other day. So yeah, it's worth it. It's definitely worth it. So man, the rehab center TV, you are tuned in. Go time delivery, cause it's go time. I don't care what time in the morning it is, it's go time. So let's get it, man. Like I said, I'm driving to the warehouse now. I'm gonna see y'all when I get there. I'm gonna holler back at y'all. Get your ass up. Like 8:01. I left the warehouse a couple minutes ago. I jump on 285. My first stop is Publix. I gotta drop one off there. But I'm loaded today. Well, I'm loaded with mostly big, bulky items. So that's why it looks so packed back there, because I have a lot of big, bulky items. A lot of those bulky items are not heavy. One of them is super heavy, but it's to a residence. I'm gonna prop that right by his garage. But yeah, man, I'm off to get it. Another day, another hustle, payday. Trying to get this cheddar. Hope it's gonna be a great day. It's gonna be a great day. No hope in it. It's gonna be a great day. I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna accomplish my goals. get to the money. If you have any comments, holla at me below. Go Time Delivery, the Rehab Center TV. You are tuned in. I'm headed to my first stop. The weekend's almost here. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. So yeah, man. Not gonna be long-winded this morning. About to jump out in this traffic. Holla at your boy, man. Ask me some questions if you're interested in Courier Express. I give you the pros and the cons of it. I ain't gonna sugarcoat it at all. I ain't gonna sugarcoat it. Matter of fact, that's probably what the day is gonna be. The theme of the day is gonna be the pros and the cons of working for Courier Express. The pros and the cons. So yeah, man, I'm gonna give it to you today. So ride with me. All right, so this is how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna give you a pro and I'm gonna give you a con of working with Courier Express. The first pro I'm gonna give you is they give you an opportunity to go out there and make some money. That's a pro. They got the work and they give you the opportunity for you to come in and make some money. One of the cons of Courier Express, and I think I said this on past videos, if you get in there early like I do, there's a lot of times that you're gonna pull up and expect to pull into the warehouse. Somebody's gonna stop you at the door, depending on where you park at. Because I park right in front of the building. So for me, my con is that they may still be unloading the truck and I can't pull in my van because I'm right in front of the belt. And that will prohibit people from coming in and out, especially the cars. The cars do overflow. The small cars from coming in and out. Also a con of that, even if you're not parked in front of the belt, is if the workers are still in there unloading that truck, there's a possibility that if you have, say, 120 items, pieces that you need to deliver, there's a chance that your pieces are not going to be ready yet. Not going to be in your spot for you to start scanning and start numbering them. Now, when that happens to me, being that I'm in front of the belt, I can park outside and walk in there and start scanning the pieces that are already there. But that throws a whole game plan off because I can't line them up like I want to do. So that's definitely one of the cons of working for Courier Express. Again, the pro is they give you the opportunity to come in there and make some money. So yeah, that's one of the pros and that's one of the cons. I'm not even gonna front. This thing was super duper heavy. I was struggling to get it out. It took me a good minute to get it out. But the bigger and the heavier the item, the more money you make. Because don't forget, at Courier Express, you get paid by the individual pieces. So with furniture, pays more. But see, I finally got it out, and I just put it against that garage because there ain't no way I'm taking this up steps. So I just laid it against that garage. I did driver release
of working for Courier Express,
and I was gone.
You may get an item that weighs almost 150 pounds. That item that I just took out had to weigh every bit of 150 pounds. To the fact that I had to get someone to help me to load it off. Like, it's easy to drag it off, but I had to get someone to help me load it on, excuse me. So that's one of the cons, that you may get item that heavy and you're out here by yourself having to load it. So I'm glad it was at a residential spot. I was just able to put it by their garage and keep it pushing. had to go up some stairs at an office building or something like that, they wouldn't have got that. Cause now unless somebody's gonna be out there helping me. If not, they wouldn't have received it. But that's one of the cons. So please think about that. If your lift game ain't good, and you ain't been in the gym in a while, I don't know, you may want to reconsider working with Courier Express. And then you may also get a pallet of 51-pound boxes that you may have to lift. Because everything is touch freight. Everything is touch. There's no such thing with Courier Express as no touch freight. Everything is touch. Unless you get a whole pallet of paper and you take it somewhere that might have a forklift and they can take it off for you. But 9 times out of 10, that ain't gonna happen. Everything is touch. If you got 150 items, pieces, you're gonna touch 150 pieces. Best believe that. So yeah, that's one of the cons with working with Courier Express, is that everything is touch freight and you're going to lift some heavy things. Best believe that. There's no way around that. So yeah, man, that's something to consider. One of the pros of working with Courier Express, I'm gonna say it's got to be their app. It's a pretty good app. For the most part, the map and the optimization is good for as take you from one stop to another. It's pretty good. So yeah, the app is definitely a positive point for Courier Express. It definitely has a great app. Far as listing everything that you need to know from stop by stop, it has it there, from the person's name to the name of the company to the room number, etc. And it also has a part where you can do exceptions. Exceptions may be maybe one of your barcodes is torn. You can do an exception and then choose torn barcode, and it still allows you to deliver that package. So yeah, the app is definitely one of the good points about Courier Express. They definitely have great apps. A lot of companies out there don't have good apps, so to have one and to work for a company who has a good app, that is a definitely positive. So yeah, one of the pros for working for Courier Express is they have a good app. Another con, a con for working at Courier Express is it doesn't happen often. At least it hasn't happened too often while I've been here, but it has happened, and it can happen. Staples system may go down. If Staples systems go down, then they're not able to ship inventory to the warehouse, and that means that you're not going to be able to deliver. And if this is your only source of income, you're not going to make no money that day. This has happened to us. Unfortunately, when it happened to us though, I do gig apps as well. So I was able to do freight, Simpex, GoShare, what else? Dispatch. I was able to do those gig apps. So I was able to still make money that day. But if you don't have but one source of income and Staples system goes out, you're definitely gonna be in trouble because you're not gonna make no money that day. So I would suggest that you start signing up for these gig apps. You may be on the waiting list for some of them, but sign up for them. So if this happens to you, if you with Courier Express, you're able to still make money that day. Because the next day that we came back to work, I spoke with some of the drivers. I was like, yo, it was like, man, yo, the system down, I wasn't able to make no money. I was like, man, I made like $180 that day because I got gig apps. It's like, for real? I'm like, yeah, man, you better sign up for these gig apps. So I signed. I gave them on the information for the different gig apps that I use. But yeah, that is a con because that system can go down. Staples system can go down. So yeah, take heed of that and be aware of that. All right. So one of the pros for working with Courier Express is that if you need a day off, you can't come in that day they are going to have a floater to take your spot. So it ain't like that your inventory is going to get built up. So when you come in the next day, you're going to have a huge route that particular day because they have floaters. And that floater, what they do is when somebody's out, they take that route. So that is a pro, because if you didn't have a floater, you came in that next day, you might have 200 pieces to deliver. But luckily they have floaters to take your route when you're not in. So that is definitely a pro. Now the con of that is, for you, is when you out, you don't get paid. Because there ain't no vacation days or no sick days. So that's definitely a con for you if you out. Like one of the drivers beside me, he's been out for the whole week because he's sick. So he missed from Monday to Friday. I mean, from Monday to today, Thursday. And he's not getting paid from Monday to this Thursday. Because you are 1099 worker. So yeah, that's definitely a con for you. But a pro is that they have floaters to take your route when you're out. All right, so I am deviating from my route right now because I am close enough to the Target pharmacy to where I can deviate from my route and hit them real quick, so I ain't got to worry about that 2 o'clock deadline. When I was getting my the medicine for them this morning, the guy who runs the pharmacies that distributes our medicine to him, he's like, "Oh, you was playing it close like yesterday. You almost made it 2 o'clock." I like, look, man. I told him, I said, look, if I'm on the other side of town and I'm not finished over there, I'm not coming all the way on this side of town just to deliver that to them and go all the way back on that side of town. I'm not doing that. Because that's not efficient, killing me in the gas, when I can just finish those 2 over there and then get over there. I don't care. They told me already at the pharmacy that we don't care if you come after 2 o'clock. So, hey, it is what it is. They just gonna have to be mad, but yeah. But now that I'm close to it right now, and my stop that I'm supposed to be on is like literally 3 minutes away, I'm going to go ahead and deliver this to them now. So yeah, that's what it is, man. I'm pulling up to Target now. I'm about to hit the pharmacy. I'll holler back. And that's one of the pros of the app, that I ain't gotta stay on route. I can deviate and go to a different stop and then go back to where I was at. All right, man, it's starting to warm up out here. I had to come out of the hoodie and the skull cap. I had to put my brace hat on, man. Got it hot out here. You feel me? Okay, so another con of working for Courier Express. When you come in to do your drug test, guess who's paying for that drug test? You're paying for that drug test. And these shirts right here, they gave me 3 of them. Well, no, I'm sorry. They didn't give me 3 of them. I had to buy 3 of them. So that drug test and them shirts that they give you are coming out your paycheck. You're paying for those. So just be aware that when you take that drug test, you're not paying when you first take that drug test. They don't ask you no money then, but as soon as you come aboard and you pass that drug test and start working for them, you're gonna pay for that drug test. And you're gonna pay for these shirts. But let's believe that. So that's definitely one of the cons for working for Courier Express. major wreck down there. But yeah, I just want to make you aware of that. That's definitely one of the cons. You're gonna pay for that. All right, man. I'm pulling up on Casa Permanente. Hopefully, my security guard is there to help me get in those rooms quick, so I can get in and out. Hopefully, I can get in and out. But yeah, I'm pulling up on Casa Permanente now. I just did my last Kennesaw State. All right, so I'm just leaving Casa Permanente. I got lucky today because I got one of the good security guards that was on duty. It wasn't my own cat with the dreads, but the other cat. He always helped me out. So I got two good security guards in there, always helped me out. So I got lucky. So I got in and out without a problem. Now I'm about to head to this bank right here and drop these packages up to the bank. Then I gotta go across the street, and I gotta go to the mall too. Like, I'm dreading going to the mall, but hey, I gotta go to the mall as well. So yeah, man. Don't want to go to the mall, but I got to. I got like a couple stops in the mall. Hopefully the old security guard ain't working today. I saw another pro for working with, and I say working with, not working for, working with Courier Express is, when Thursday come, they're gonna send you your money around the same time every day. So I haven't had any discrepancies on, okay, man, why ain't they send my money? They're gonna send your money to you. You gonna get your money. Best believe that. So I ain't never had any discrepancies with getting paid with Courier Express. It's always been on time, same day, around the same time. You see that text message come through where Courier Express has forwarded that money to your card. One of the cons though is, they don't send your money to your direct account. Like, they don't do direct deposit. And that, for me, that's a con, because I'd rather for it to go straight to my bank account, not on this card that they give us. So that is definitely a con for me. They don't do direct deposits. They issue you a card and they send that money to your card. Now, granted, you can use the card. You can use the cards in different for different merchants, different stores and things like that. But I would much rather, I prefer my money to go to my bank account, to my bank. Because if I want to get that money from that card to my bank, I'm going to have to withdraw it and then deposit it to my bank account. I can't transfer it from the card to my bank account. The card that they issue doesn't allow you to do that. So that definitely is a con for me. So the pro is they pay you on time. You're going to get your money on that card. The con is that they don't do direct deposit straight to your bank account. So yeah. All right, man, I'm almost finished for today. I have a few more stops. I'm about to pull up to my next stop now. I just left the mall. Luckily, I didn't have to go into the mall. I just went into I went to Vision Works, and it's right there at the entrance. And I went to Macy's, and Macy's, you know, Macy's got his own store, so I didn't have to go inside to the little store. So yeah, man. Now I'm about to pull up to the next stop. And I probably got about 8 or 9 more stops left. It's 2:23 now. 2:23 now. I should be finished around about 3-ish. Another con of working with Courier Express, if you deliver medicine to the pharmacies, one of the cons is that these delivery stops, whether it be Kroger's or Target Pharmacy, have certain time that you have to deliver them by. So they want you to, for me, Kroger is 12 p.m. For Target is 2 p.m. So say if I'm across town and it is 1:30 and I did my 2 p.m. drop off for Target, they want you to come all the way over here and make that drop. And then if you still have deliveries on that side that you just left, you got to go all the way back over there and make those deliveries. So that is definitely an issue. But what I've been doing is, because the people in the pharmacy told me, especially Target Pharmacy, my Kroger pharmacy delivery, I do that first thing in the morning. That's like one of my first stops. They told me it doesn't matter if I get there by 2 p.m. or not. They don't really care. Cause all it is that 2 p.m. cutoff and that 12 p.m. cutoff for Kroger is just at lunchtime. They're still open about 8:30. So yeah, that is. Hold on, I'm trying to find my location. I'm dropping off now. I'm down to my next to the last stop. Okay, no, I just missed. I thought I was back there. But yeah, that's just at lunchtime. So they don't really be tripping. So if they ain't tripping, I ain't tripping. Now I'm gonna try to make it there by 2 p.m. But if I don't, I'm not gonna trip out, because I'm not leaving one side of town just to come on the other side of town to make that deadline and then have to go all the way back on the other side. All right, man, it's like 10 after 3. I just dropped off my last delivery for the day. I am finished. Had a great day. No issues at all. Everything was smooth. The weather's good. The sun's out. So, man, yo, I can't ask for nothing else other than to hit the Powerball and the Mega Million. But yeah, man, just discussing all the pros and the cons of Courier Express. First of all, let me say this. All companies have pros and cons. Definitely, all companies have pros and cons. You just gotta weigh them out and see which one outweighs the other. I will say this though, from my experience with Courier Express, from the time that I've been working with them, I haven't had any issues with them. They definitely seems like a good company since I've been working for them. I ain't got no complaints. Like you said, they gave me an opportunity and they put me on a good route with volume. That's the key to it, having a route with volume. Because again, you get paid by your pieces. So I have one of the routes that has good volume, and plus they match my route with the area that I stay in. So my route is not too far from the area that I stay in, so that's good for me. So if I didn't have my 4:30 pickup like I usually do, it's 3 o'clock. I can go home. Or I can do my gig apps, whatever I want to do. But I got my 4:30 pickup, and that's another pro for me. Not for everybody else, but the pro for me is that they asked me to do their 4:30 pickup for them. And this pickup pays extra from what I make from my regular route. And it's in the same city that I deliver in. So that's one of the reasons why they came to me. I was like, yeah, I do. How much? Oh yeah, I do that. I just pick up from their warehouse and deliver to our warehouse. Oh yeah, I do that. Yeah. So that's a pro for me. But overall, man, like I said, Courier Express is a pretty good company. It just depends on what you're looking for and what you're looking to do. Rehab Center TV, you are tuned in, man. I'm just turning y'all on to what I go through every day with Courier Express. I'm driving with them as an independent contractor. It's up to you to pick and choose. If you're looking to come work with a courier, consider Courier Express. If not, hey, the other couriers out there. But for me, it's working for me at the moment. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm always looking for the bigger and better opportunity.